Hello, this is the viola part for the measures 1 to 25 of Medieval Kings. So it's basically the first half of the song. So how this video is going to work is we're going to work on little sections between measures 1 to 25, and then we'll run measures 1 to 25. So we'll pick out little parts, work on those little sections, and then put it all together. So the beginning, when we were rehearsing it, it was sounding pretty good. I think one of the biggest things is just not being too loud right in the beginning, because notice it's piano for the first two measures, and then at measure 3 it gets to forte. So to make that forte stand out more, we want to be a little bit quieter in the beginning. So can we just play the first 4 measures of Medieval Kings, really showing the difference between piano and forte? It is a big difference. So right in the beginning on D1 or E, we are piano. And then when we get to G2 in measure 3 or B, that's when we can really dig into the string and make it forte. All right, here we go. We're not going to go super fast right now. Okay. D1, first 4 measures, so don't start too loud. Piano. I'll count us in. 1, 2, ready, play. Forte. One of the advantages on the G string, it can be a little bit easier to play out more because you can press down a little bit harder. So pause the video and play that by yourself once, just so you can hear yourself do the difference between piano and forte there. All right, and then basically after we play the first 4 measures, the next 2, it's the same exact thing. Measure 7 I want to look at. I know it says piano there, but we've talked about making sure we bring that out because you guys have the moving line there. You have the melody there. Everyone else does not. So we really want to make sure we bring it out a little more and don't rush. That happens sometimes when we get excited. We start to play fast. So I'm going to play measure 7 and 8 by myself. So again, it's piano, but we want to bring it out a little bit more. So my turn first, and then we'll do it together. So I'm playing 7 and 8. Let's do that together. Measure 7. 1, 2, ready, play. All right. Then we get to the same thing in measure 9 back to forte, so we can bring that out again. Let's start at the beginning and let's play to measure 8. So we'll stop at the end of 8, okay? So beginning, let's focus on our dynamics. So we start with piano, D1. Here's our tempo. 1, 2, ready, play. Forte. Bring it out. All right. I think what happens too is sometimes, because I noticed when we were rehearsing, you guys would actually get to measure 7 a little bit early. So I think what was happening there is those half notes that you have, you might not have been holding those for exactly 2 beats, and it'll feel kind of weird because the violins are playing eighth notes there, but you're holding. So you might feel like you're not holding it you're holding it too long, but we need you to hold that for 2 whole beats. So make sure when you're practicing, your half notes get 2 beats. All right, then it goes a little bit to the beginning. The song, it's got some different parts to it, but those parts repeat themselves a lot. Let's look at measure 13. It's similar to measure 3. My turn first. I'm going to play 13 and 14. We start with G2, so my turn first. Kind of similar. Let's do that together. Make sure, notice when I play my half notes, I use almost all my bow. That'll help you to not rush. 13, G2 or B. 1, 2, ready, play. Measure 15 and 16, similar but a little bit different. We start up bow. My turn first. Measure 15, it's the same as 13, but then when we get to 16, it's a little different. So let's start at measure 15, G2, up bow. 1, 2, ready, play. All right, start at 13, and we'll play 13 to 16, end of 16. Here we go. G2, down bow. 1, 2, ready, play. All right, so the next part is just like measure 7, except we keep the melody going. So I'm going to play measure 17 to the end of 20. So it's a little different when we get to 19 and 20. My turn first. Again, bring this part out. It's a really cool sounding part, so really bring it out. Start at 17. We're going to play 17 to the end of 20. Here we go. Get ready. 1, 2, ready, play. Louder. And then the next line, before we get to 25, it's very similar to the beginning. All right, so now we're going to start at measure 1 and play all the way to 25 without stopping. So if there's any parts you want to work on before we run this whole thing, pause the video, work on those parts, and then start up the video again. All right, so from the beginning, really focus on dynamics, playing together, don't rush. D1, piano in the beginning. Here we go. All the way to 25. 1, 2, ready, play. Forte. Bring it out. Piano. Stay piano. Bring it out. forte. Stay loud. Stay loud. All right, in the next video, we're going to start work on 25 to the end and then put the whole song together. So one of the things I want you to focus on is your dynamics. Making sure that when you put your fingers down, they are right on the tape. I notice a lot of the times our D1 or our E is not in tune, and that is the most important note in this whole song. Sorry. In this whole song, because it's in the key of E minor. So, which you don't really have to know, but you just have to know that E is super important, that it's in tune. So make sure you are matching my sound and your finger is right on that tape. Stay tuned for the next video. Bye.